Well, good day. My name is Tom Turco, and we're going to go through this first lesson. In the first lesson, we're really going to talk about strategic planning. Now, it's really like filing a flight plan, as I mentioned here. What you're talking about is figuring out how you're going to get someplace. If you don't plan, then you're not going to be able to get there. And in the wonderful world of business, they've used strategic planning, talk about management by objectives, and they have a whole bunch of different ways, reinventing government, different ways of stating it. But ultimately, even in business plans, ultimately, you're going to find that someplace down the road we're going to talk about how to put this together and how to develop your vision, your mission, and objectives and goals and how to get there. And the whole purpose of this is for you actually to develop your own strategic plan for your own life. Is, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So it's important to figure out where you're going. And I think that's what's happened. Oftentimes I've watched college students say their whole focus is to get through the semester, then get through and get their degree, but they really don't know ultimately where they might be going, or even within their own families, what's going to happen within their own families. So the idea is you need to just take some time and plan. I used to drive my daughter crazy when she was younger. I'd say, well, let's go sit down and plan. And she said, Dad, I don't want to do this planning business. I don't want to be thinking about it. I don't want to be setting any goals and objectives. And now she's probably one that sets more goals and objectives and tries to figure out how to get things done than anybody in the family. Because when you don't have a plan, you're basically adrift in our lives. You're just out there, let's like a picture in the Titanic. These people were just adrift. They didn't know where they were going, how they're going to get there. And ultimately, what our goals and objectives allow us to do is to prioritize our hopes, dreams, and ambitions. Picture my grandson here when we were in Australia, standing out on a peak over the Grampians in the state of Victoria. But actually, it allows you to just figure out where you're going to go and to sit down and really say, this is where I'd really like to go. And that's the essence of it. So, and with your personal mission, vision, and goals, you can move into the future with confidence. That's really what we're going to be talking about here. So the next thing we're going to talk about is actually developing your own personal vision statement.